thank you all for coming. We have, an exciting reimagined show for Reliant Light's Mayor's Holiday Celebration this year. And we're reimagining a lot during the pandemic. But I'm so glad that you're here this morning. And without further ado, to kick us off, I want to introduce my boss, the man who not only is such a great example and leader on any day, but also during this pandemic. I always want to say how proud I am to work with him, and I know that my colleagues here in the city of Houston do as well. But also, he is a great cheerleader for live special events, and I want to thank him again for all he does for live events and for all events, whether we're producing them internally or externally by other producers. It is my pleasure to introduce my mayor, Mayor Sylvester Turner.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and thank you, Susan. And I'm here with Jim Hickey, with Cigna and Bob Eury, with the downtown district. And we've been here before, and I think Elizabeth Killinger for Reliant is going to be with us in a virtual way. So again, good morning to everyone. This is my favorite time of the year, even with the pandemic. It's the favorite time of the year, and while the holidays may be a bit different this season, and they will be a bit different, there's always a reason to celebrate and be thankful. That doesn't change at all. And today I have an exciting announcement about our annual holiday show. Celebrating 101 years of tradition, 101. Yeah, come on, 101. The Reliant Lights Mayor's Holiday Spectacular will be reimagined due to the current COVID-19 pandemic. And I remember that first one back in 101 when we were all here. What an exciting time it was, and now 101 years later, we are still here. That's worth I'm excited about that in one form or another. This iconic and historic event is one that celebrates Houston for the holidays, and pandemic or not, we will produce an event that exemplifies the spirit of our community. This year's event will feature national, regional, and local talent, all via virtual platforms, and our generous sponsors made events like this one possible, and I appreciate their unwavering commitment to the city of Houston. Let me thank Elizabeth Killinger and your team at Reliant for lighting this annual tradition, and I look forward to your continued support for years to come. If you are behind on your holiday shopping, rest assured that our partners at Highland Village Shopping Center have you covered with a multitude of retail stores for your gifts giving needs. And I want to thank my good friend Hyder and his team for your continued support and for those beautifully lit palm trees along Westheimer. Hyder, really, really appreciate you, love you, man, and thank you for continuing your support with us one more time. I'm happy to have Cigna return as a sponsor of this special holiday event. Thank you to Jim, Paula, and the Cigna team for your celebration to our event program and to the city of Houston. You can always count on Cigna. They've always been there. So, Jim, thank you all so very, very much. ABC 13 will be live streaming this event on Saturday, December the 5th, right around the corner. And we'll rebroadcast a special 1-hour primetime show on Friday, December the 18th from 7 to 8 p.m. And thank you all for being our television partner. I would like to give a very special thank you to the downtown district for their support of all of our events. Give it up to Bob and to the downtown district. Bob Eury and Angie Bertonot. You've put a lot of work into making downtown a beautifully holiday destination, and it shows. Bob, thank you so very, very much. for all that you and the organization continue to do. In closing, I want to also thank Susan Christian and her team. Susan, thank you so very much, and the entire team, Special Events, for producing events like this one that both promote Houston and bring so much joy to our downtown. And look, despite any obstacles, Houston is going to be merry, okay? We're going to be happy, y'all, okay? We're going to be merry, we're going to be happy and bright and spectacular this holiday season. And I hope you all enjoy the bright lights and warmth that they bring. Spend time with your loved ones and stay safe. You know, so let me just say to you that even though things may be a little different, it doesn't.
Hello, is this thing even on? Is it? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear somebody. Oh, that looks like
Houston, Mayor Turner.
what's going on, Santa? It doesn't look like a North Pole back there.
I've been watching you, Mayor Turner.
Well, we waited on you, Santa.
You're doing some great things down in Houston.
Thank you,
And
Santa.
young man, I want you to rest assured that you're on Santa's nice list. And the Bayou City is my favorite place to fly on Christmas Eve. As a matter of fact, Houston is always my first stop.
Ah, Santa, look, I know you don't play favorites, but I certainly appreciate the fact that Houston is your favorite city, you know. So are you on your way? Are you moving in this direction? You got your team?
It just happens I'm taking a little relaxation at the beach, but it's almost over. I need to make my way back to the North Pole and go to the workshop and be sure the elves have toy production where it needs to be, and all the toys are ready for my most favorite day of the year.
Thank you.
The elves, our children, well, really all of us, Mayor, we've had a hard year. And I want to make sure I can get a gift for every child to maybe brighten up their day just a little bit.
Thank you, Santa.
And Mayor, you and I both know Houston has some of the best people in the whole world.
Yes, sir.
No matter where they travel, no matter where I go, they're always in my heart, Mayor. I love Houston dearly. Remember, safety is very, very important. However you celebrate the holidays, it doesn't matter. Safety is of utmost importance, especially during these times. You can keep yourself, your family, your friends, even old Santa, safe by always washing your hands. Sanitize whenever you get a chance, Mayor. Always get a test to be sure you're not positive. Don't ever go without a mask. Always mask up, Houston. And Mayor, don't forget my milk and cookies.
Thank you, Santa. We really appreciate you. We love you. I'm with you, you know. I got my own little masked up mask, Santa, so I'm with you on that. Thank you so very, very much. Go to Highland Village. They're sponsoring this deal, and we appreciate y'all and all of that. Ho, 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 and there you go, okay? So thank you, Santa, and look, we are better together. And in this holiday season, you do want to mask up. Look, I'd like to introduce our title sponsor, Elizabeth Killinger, president of Reliant. Elizabeth, I also want to personally thank you and your team at Reliant for continuing to support this event and for your generosity during this pandemic. Your fine work is vital for our communities in need, and I truly appreciate you. And now I believe we are about to hear from Elizabeth Killinger with Reliant. Elizabeth?
Thank you, Mayor Turner. It's nice to see you all virtually as the Reliant and NRG family continue to do our work remotely when we can. Houston is Reliant's hometown, and normally you can count on us to light your homes and businesses, but during the holidays, we light up the night by helping power the city's holiday celebration. For over 100 years, our Houstonian ancestors have been gathering to celebrate the season. And while this 101st year will be different from the rest, together we will keep the tradition alive. Of course, we at Reliant and NRG, we keep safety first, and we're supporting the effort to provide a safe 2020 edition of our annual Reliant Lights Mayor's Holiday Spectacular. We'll still have our beautiful and energy-efficient tree in front of City Hall, our famous twinkling Santa hats, and of course, top-notch entertainment from near and far. And I'm thrilled today to announce the 3 headliners for this year are Robert Glasper, a Grammy and Emmy-winning pianist and record producer known for delivering mellow, complex compositions with a subtle hip-hop influence. Ledesi, an R&B and jazz recording artist, songwriter, actress, and 12-time Grammy Award nominee. And American Idol's Lacey K. Booth, a true child of Texas, growing up in Livingston, right around the corner. She's self-taught, a musician playing guitar and carrying a voice full of soul. But it doesn't stop there. We have additional artists joining Disney D. Capella, an a cappella singing sensation. Amanda Solis with Jay Dance, a Texas City native who spent the last few years paying tribute to Tejano icon Selena. Dance of Asian America, showcasing award-winning dances from various ethnic groups of China, as well as Houston's Break Free Hip Hop School, International Voices Choir, and the world-renowned Houston Ballet. We're excited to welcome such incredible talent this year, and we really hope families across the city make time to enjoy this special Reliant Lights Mayor's Holiday Spectacular. From all of us at Reliant, happy holidays and Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Elizabeth, and Merry Christmas to you and all the best. And we appreciate Reliant for just being a strong partner to the city of Houston. All the best. Merry Christmas to you. With that, Susan, I'll give it back to you.
That was a great lineup. It has been so much fun to work with these talented and very diverse artists. You know, obviously we have everything from jazz to hip hop to R&B to country. Incredible dancers, great talent for national, regional, and local. I also just wanted to mention that the breakdance group is also competing and working, actually soliciting with the Olympics, because they're trying to make, along with many other breakdancing groups, the Olympics, or breakdancing, a team sport for the Olympics, and they find out in December. So, you know, we're always trying to bring in a lot of great talent and really highlight, lift up the enormous talent that we have here in Houston. It's been so much fun to work on this show. And we couldn't do it without our sponsors. We're so happy, as the mayor mentioned, with that Reliant is our title, with Cigna and Highland Village, Bob Eury, of course. But let's talk about Cigna for a second. Cigna has supported us in so many ways, haven't they, Mayor? And both Jim and Paula, we meet with them, I think about weekly to ask them for something, don't we? But they are tremendous supporters of the city of Houston, whether it's our programs that help those who need help in Houston, or also our remarkable events that we produce right out of the Mayor's Office of Special Events. They typically are our VIP sponsor. We won't have an audience this year that's live. However, they will continue. In fact, they've increased their support for this event. Events, even when they're virtual, cost a lot of money. And while we have so many people that want to be a part of this amazing show, we couldn't do it without them. So without further ado, please welcome Jim Hickey. He's the market leader for South Texas and Louisiana for Cigna. Jim?
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Turner. Cigna is extraordinarily proud to be a sponsor of the Mayor's Holiday event for our 8th year. As a global health service company, Cigna's mission is to support an individual's entire health, both emotionally and physically. While the holidays are going to look different this year, It's important that we stay in contact with our friends, families, and those we care about, even if it's virtually. The best gift we can give one another is to stay both safe and healthy. So as Santa says, that means social distancing, washing your hands, and masking up. Happy holidays to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. We're so honored that you've joined us yet again for this wonderful show. Speaking of a great partner, and I think he may have sung a duet at the first show back 101 years ago with the mayor. Mr. Downtown, we like to call him. He has supported this event ever since I've been here, and I think I was here for the 100th anniversary, or 100 anniversaries 100 years ago. Bob Eury is what he and his team, Angie Burtnow and so many at downtown in central Houston, what they've done to lift up the spirits through holiday decor for downtown Houston, but really for all families throughout the greater Houston area is nothing but remarkable. We so appreciate their sponsorship of this event every year, but we appreciate their support every day in Houston. Please welcome downtown's biggest cheerleader, Mr. Bob Eury.
Well, thank you, Susan. First of all, I actually remember the day that Susan arrived in Houston, and I won't tell you what decade it in, but she was about 6 years old. Okay, so I can guarantee that, Mayor, she wasn't with us 101 years ago. Okay, but thank you so much for all you do, Susan. You know, after the 4th of July event that you produced, I literally was in tears. I thought that was just so well done and so creative in these times. And Susan, you just have a heart that is amazing in terms of just helping us keep going with these events, especially in times like these. Yes, it has been a year like none other, and here we are with the holidays around us, and we're ready to unwrap downtown and celebrate a little bit more merrily maybe than we ever have before, safely. Although some of our downtown traditions are paused this year, or they've gone virtual, there's still so many magical things that one can do with your loved ones and close friends in downtown. You can explore the holiday lights on Main Street. They include the 30-foot tall holiday lit trees, the 40-foot wide traverses over the street, the little pole decorations that we have, and a big lighted Noel, which is a great selfie moment that you can have. And then around downtown, starting with the City Hall tree that we just talked about, 250 lighted trees along the streets, and of course the building lights. If you go down to Market Square, you can snuggle up with somebody and have a picture made under the mistletoe ball. I guess you have to have a mask on if you do that, okay? Or you can twirl with or without a mask, I'm not sure, at Discovery Green on the ice, which is now up and operating. Or right next to it, stroll down the Avenidas to view the Alley Theater's Deck the Trees installation in the George R. Brown Convention Center. So there's a lot to do there, and our restaurants are back now, and there's plenty places to go and celebrate safely, and so we encourage you to make an evening or make multiple evenings or days out of actually being in downtown outdoors as we enjoy the holiday. I want to take a moment just to thank the mayor for his amazing leadership. You brought, you're constant and passionate, but also calm and firm leadership in this time has been just remarkable to us. And thank you for including us in this event today. We're so grateful to be a part of it and work in such close partnership with the city and all the other organizations that makes downtown, and honestly, this city such a special place. So to all you Houstonians, we hope everyone has a very festive and safe holiday season, and warm wishes to you for, let's hope, a much brighter new year. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you. I think I started when I was 6'2", 5'2" now. Wearing me down, but it's all right. Hey, listen, we're going to have a great show. So thank you all very much for coming.